Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Dak on the option left. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. He finds Austin complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Tackles. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Tackle. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 8.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They're 180. Round 80.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to where you are. Don't get nervous. Check 99. Check 99.
Red.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
No. Left right. Check.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Grant. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Bills send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Now Austin. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Check 26, check 26. We're going to 54. Wide in.
On second down now, it's Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Everybody kill.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
180.
Completes it to Jones. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Mike, 48. Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Check 48 to Mike. Check 48 to Mike. Let's go, baby.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that's complete to Croft. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Buffalo.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Check 390. Left, 180. Let's go. I got you. Check. Hey, I'm going to go.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Corey Grant, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey. You got 3. You got 3. 3 down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check, 48, come on. Squeeze, double. Check. Hey.
Here's Grant. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's coming, double up. Pick the edge. Come. He's coming. Hey, 79. Twist. Wait, 89.
On second down, Peterson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Load it. Watch the screen.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And the grab by Croft. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Shaq Lawson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
That's round 80. Black 15. It's a party now. Hey, I'm going to go load it. Hey. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Shoot! Watch the shoot! 25, check 20. Alpha!
They'll run on first down. Grant, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down.
Bakery 90, 180, red.
Get the weight room. Hey, look.
Hey, what?
Let's go. I know he ain't got it. Mike, 40.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Throwing on second and long. Rivers. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Cowboys on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. First down, Prescott. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Keep it skinny. Hey, team 6. Team 6. You remember this. Let's go, baby. Load it. Load it.
Right here. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Hey, Delta. We hard.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Orange. Let's bring it. Bravo.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? 48's the mic.
White.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Hey, Foxtrot.
48's mic. 48's mic. Here we go.
Throwing again. Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go.
We did it.
The Bills on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Mike 48, Mike 48. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Check.
Left. Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it.
From the gun, Rivers. And he's going to go down again. Malik Collins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go. 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
47.
After you.
26.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Caught by Cobb. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Buffalo.
Let's get out the field.
Hey.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. He's checking. Crash. Deuce.
Run 80.
Tighten up.
Play action now. Rivers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Peterson. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On first down, it's Grant. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They go back to Grant, about 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So 190, 180.
On 3rd down, Grant. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Elliott on 1st down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here go 46. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott lets it fly deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he works free. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard. Yards there and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This is Grant. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down now. It's Peterson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Corey Grant, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
This will be fielded at the 8, and he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of framing it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The throw over the middle taken in. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. On second down, Elliott trying to run inside, but nothing there. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On second down, it's Elliott. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Heavy on the edges.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Here we go, 46.
41's coming. 41's a mic. Watch the out. Watch the out.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Come on, baby.
Let's check in with our referee.
There we go. 41.
Watch the pass.
Switch, switch, switch. Here we're going to 54. Wide in. Hey, 41's Mike. 41's Mike. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Wide in. Right here. 41 Mike. Hey, kill. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
Rivers to throw it. This complete to Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Peterson running right. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Hey, hey, hey.
Again, Peterson. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
To throw is Rivers. It's complete to Grant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
12. Lucky. Mike 54.
From the red zone now, Rivers. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Malik Collins able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Here we go.
Throwing here, Rivers. Caught by Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and then taken away all hope, as we like to say.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons leading tackler in 2018. So it's a victory.